Keep that left elbow nice and heavy for me. Fine, and we'll do the same on this side. Fine, okay. Right, I'm going to just check your eyes if that's all right. I know this seems sort of irrelevant to your spine, but I want to check some of your cranial nerves. I'm going to get you to follow the end of the stick with your eyes. Try not to move your head, just keep your head still and move the eyes there. So I'm going to do this sort of movement on the spine, and I'll get you to take a breath in, and then on your breath out, I'll do quite a fast push through that joint,
okay.
And there might be a crack.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Take a breath in for me, and a breath out. Really try and relax your muscles. I'm just going to pop my fingertips just in your suboccipital muscles here, these little muscles at the base of the skull. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a pull. Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, nice to meet you, Anna. My name's Ellie. What brings you in today?
So this was, oh my gosh, I think when I was in secondary school, I was diagnosed with scoliosis.
Yes.
But it was scoliosis not like in the bone, it's the muscle. And they thought it's because I was wearing like, you know, like a one-strap shoulder bag all the time and just leaning more towards this side. So even here, like it just goes a bit in. So
you're sort of going across to the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even like when I'm sat down, if I'm comfortable, I'm just like hunched over. Just.
Okay, cool. So when you said you were a teenager when that happened, did you have any x-rays? Did you have any scans?
I think I did, from what I can remember. But then that's how they deducted that actually. It's a muscle thing rather than...
So they took an x-ray and they were like, it's okay, this is the muscles. Okay, fine. And then do you get that checked out regularly by the GP at all?
Not the GP. I've done some chiropractic things before.
Amazing.
But it was, I don't know if there's like different ways of the practice, but it was more, it was like subtle things that they would do that would fix my back.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So it's quite light chiropractic. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So with your scoliosis, do you experience any pain at all?
From time to time.
Yeah.
Like if I carry something really heavy or if I'm like sat down in a really bad way, I would.
All right.
Like especially, it's just more like in the lower back.
Okay.
Area.
Is it ever worse on either side of the lower back, or is it just the whole?
No, it's more like literally the lower back.
Lower back.
Like in the middle.
Fine, okay, perfect. And does it ever radiate anywhere? Does it go down into the legs at all? No? Okay. So today, sat here right now, do you have any pain going on in your body?
No.
Nothing right now? No. Okay, and when was the last time you had any of those sort of lower back symptoms?
I think it's been a couple of months.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
So it's not regular.
It's not a regular thing, no. Do you get sort of flare-ups that come and go?
I think so. I think it also depends like if I do too much exercise or if I put too much strain on my back.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't really know when they come. They kind of just decide what they want.
Okay, fine. All right. What sort of exercise do you do?
Like weightlifting. But it's
amazing.
Not like heavy weight.
Perfect. Okay. And how many times a week do you do that?
Probably like 3-4 times.
3 to 4 times a week. Okay, brilliant. Are you still on your feet quite a lot as well?
No.
No, you just sat down. Brilliant. Okay. Fine. And then aside from weightlifting and work, movement-wise, like do you play any sports? Do you have any sort of physical hobbies?
No.
Fine. Fabulous. All right. So roughly, this is I guess quite a hard question, but roughly in a year, how many flare-ups of lower back pain or upper back pain would you have?
I'm going to go 5.
5 flare-ups a year, so it's quite a regular-ish thing, okay. And it's always in the lower back, or do you get any other pain at all?
I've had some like sharp pain here before.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's to do with the back or if it's something else, because I know I'm quite tight here.
Okay, fine. Obviously I've asked you just there about any areas of pain that you've got going on. Have you got any areas of like tension or stiffness that you want to address?
Definitely, I think like here,
neck
especially
and
there. Because I think it's when I lift, trying to keep it calm.
Okay,
but
cool.
Stiffening up the muscles.
Is that bothering you today?
It's not bothering me today, but I think if I do a lot more at the gym, then it does. Okay, it does hurt.
Got you. Fine. All right. So obviously you mentioned chiropractic has been quite helpful for you before. When was the last time you got treated?
I I think it's been a while. I think it's been over 2 years now.
2 years,
Yeah.
okay. And have you found anything else that's been beneficial for you? So that could be anything from massage to weightlifting itself?
Yeah. I would say massage and Pilates because it strengthens my back.
Okay.
It's a bit better.
And on the other end of that, anything in particular that makes it worse?
If I lift too heavy.
Lifting?
Yeah.
Okay. Any moves in the gym that are specifically irritating?
It's more, you know, like when you like go down and then you come back up.
Okay, like a hinge movement. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have to be careful with the weight because then it's just painful in the lower back.
Yeah. Okay, fine. All right, are you all right if we just move on to your medical history?
Yeah.
So do you have any medical conditions? Anything like high blood pressure?
No, I had bronchitis when I was a kid, but
Okay.
it kind of went away by itself.
Fine, okay.
Yeah.
Have you had any traumas in the last 10 years? So what I mean by that is things like car crashes, bike accidents, trips, falls?
No.
Nothing like
Not that I
that?
can remember, no.
No, okay. Have you ever broken any bones?
No.
No, good. And have you had, touch wood, have you had any dislocations?
No.
No dislocations. Have you had any major surgeries ever?
No, just to my ear.
Just your ear?
Yeah.
Well, do you mind me asking what that was?
Yeah, so I was born with 2 ripped eardrums.
So that was as a baby?
That was as a baby, and then when I was like in year 9.
Yeah, no, so it would have been like 50?
Yeah,
Yeah,
roughly.
that's fine. And do you have any ear issues now?
Every now and again I get vertigo.
You get
But
vertigo?
that's something I've always had.
Fine.
Yeah.
Brilliant, okay. Fine. And then family history-wise, have you got any family history issues? So I'm talking things like, in particular, cancers, heart attacks, strokes, any arthritis?
I think arthritis on my mum's side. I think on her dad's side of the family, they have it.
Okay.
But in terms of cancers and other things, not really.
Good,
No,
okay.
not that I know of.
Fabulous. All right. And do you smoke?
No.
Non-smoker, amazing. Do you take any medications?
No.
No meds. Any supplements?
Just like hair and vitamin supplements every now and again.
Fine, okay. And then just in the last sort of few months, have you felt generally quite well? You haven't had any sort of major colds, flus, COVIDs, nothing like that? You've been well in yourself?
Yeah.
And you've been sleeping okay? None of these pains have been waking you up?
No.
No, fabulous. Have you, when you have been having a flare-up, have you had any sort of like numbness in the arms or the legs?
No.
Not pins and needles, nothing like
No.
that? Balance and coordination's been okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any sort of like hearing changes?
No.
Vision changes?
No.
Troubles like speaking or swallowing?
No.
I know these sound like weird questions, but I've just got to run through my red flags. Okay, fabulous. I think that's all I want to know for now. So what we'll do, I'll probably ask you a few more questions as we go through, but I'll take your blood pressure if that's all right, and we'll start the assessment. Similarly to the questions I've just asked you, some of these tests that we do might seem a bit irrelevant to what's going on in your lower back and your neck and your shoulders, but we have to look at sort of the whole of you comprehensively before we treat you. So we'll start with blood pressure if that's all right. So I'll get you just to pop this on your, let's go for your left arm if that's okay.
Of course.
Have you been to the gym? Have you been to the gym today?
Yeah, I did.
What did you do in the gym?
I went for a run.
Oh, brilliant.
And then afterwards I did legs,
Nice.
which was a lot.
Got sore legs now.
Yeah. I haven't done legs in a long time.
I'm not going to talk to you while that's going on just because sometimes that can interfere with the readings. So I'll just get a bit tight and then it will release. Blood pressure's all healthy. It's 108 over 68, which is nice and healthy, no concerns there. Heart rate's good as well, it's 58. Fab. Okay, so what I'll get you to do is if you can pop your sandals off for me, and if you have anything in your pockets, like phone, keys and things like that, just put them to the side. And I'm gonna get you to stand, if that's all right, just face the window, and we'll do a few yeah, that's okay, just wanna have a little look at what's going on with your back, and then I'll turn you around in a moment. Can you just tuck your t-shirt into your jeans for me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so are you right-handed?
Yes.
Perfect, okay. That's fine. All right. And you said you carry your shoulder bag on your on the left side.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Spin yourself around for me. Fabulous. So we're gonna check your balance to start off with. So if you stand with your big toes touching, I'm gonna get you to close your eyes, and for about 15 seconds, I just wanna watch how you're balancing yourself. Obviously, if you feel like going to fall over, please open your eyes, stop yourself. That's fine. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, open up your eyes. Keep your eyes open. Can you just stand on one leg for me? Doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to keep you there for a moment and see if there's any difference between sides. That's fabulous. And do the other side. Fine. Okay, face the mirror. Can I get you to try and lean forward and touch your toes? You don't need to touch your toes, just go as far as you can. Does that irritate your lower back at all?
No.
That feels all right?
Yeah, that feels nice.
Good, okay. Stand yourself up, I'm gonna go the other way. So if you put your hands on your lower back, push your hips forward, look up to the sky. Any discomfort there?
A little bit.
A little bit there,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the right side?
Like there.
Right in the middle, okay.
Yeah.
Face me again. If you just lean across towards the left-hand side there. That feels okay?
Yeah, it's like a stretch.
Nice stretch. Cool, come back to the middle. If we go down the back of the thigh there, so sort of go down the back of the left leg. That all feels okay?
Again, like there in the middle.
Okay, on the lower back.
Yeah, not the nicest.
Try the other side. Feels okay?
Yeah, other side's okay.
Cool, all right. I'm gonna get you to sit just here facing the window, if that's okay. Are you all right if I have a little feel of your back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so. All right, so what I'll get you to do, you're gonna stay seated.
Yeah.
Just have a really big slouch forward. You can let your head drop, like a really big hang forward there. Are you comfortable to go a little bit further?
Yeah.
Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I can see where you're coming across to the left there a little bit. Okay. Fine. Is that sore on the lower back at all? No, that feels okay. And I'm going to get you to try and lift your left leg up towards the windowsill.
Like this?
Yeah, does that cause any discomfort in the lower back?
Not the lower back, it's more like here.
In the glute?
Yeah.
Try the right side. Any discomfort there?
No.
Okay. If you come back and then push your chest forward, go the other way, look up to the sky. Any discomfort there?
It's like, no, I think it feels more like a stretch, but again, it's more.
It's the same spot,
Yeah.
right in the middle. Okay. And I'm just going to rotate you. It feels okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? And if we come to that side. You've got quite a lot more movement that way, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep you there. Just give it a little press down on that shoulder. Is there any discomfort there?
A tiny bit, like there.
Up there, okay.
Yeah.
And then if we come to here and press down on that side. Lower back's happy enough there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine, okay. All right, let's check your neck movements. So if I get you to just take a look to the left for me, that feels all right?
Yeah.
And to the right side, good. And come back to the middle. If you bring your ear to your shoulder, if any of them are sore, let me know. Cool, and then come back to the middle, and if you look up to the sky, and then down to the floor. Brilliant, and then come back to the middle. If you stick your chin forward, any discomfort there, and then pull your chin in like a double chin, that's okay?
Yeah.
Fab, all right. If you take your arms all the way up to the sky, any pain there at all?
No.
No? And I get you to put your arms like this. I'm just gonna stand behind you and I'm gonna try and push your arms down. Try and resist me, okay. Good, and then stop me pulling the arms up. Brilliant, okay. And then if you just put your hands like that, you're gonna push my hands together, push my hands apart, fine, let's go like this. You're gonna push my hands up, push my hands down, fine. You do this with your fingers. Stop me squishing your fingers together. Sorry, it's a strange test, I know. Good, and then I'm just gonna flick your middle finger, okay. Just looking for a normal reflex, that's all good. Let's do some other reflex tests. So I'm just gonna grab a hammer. I'm gonna lift the bench up and we're gonna do a little tap on each knee and I'm just looking for a normal reflex. So it's gonna be a little tap here. Again on this knee. Fine, okay. And I'm gonna do the same on the elbow. It won't move so much, okay? But if you just keep that left elbow nice and heavy for me. Fine, and we'll do the same on this side. Fine, Fine, okay. Right, I'm going to just check your eyes if that's all right. I know this seems sort of irrelevant to your spine, but I want to check some of your cranial nerves. Do you get much in the way of headaches or migraines?
I used to get more migraines.
More migraines?
Like a while ago, but it's been a minute.
Okay, good.
I've had them.
Do you get aura with it, like which is the lights and...
Yeah, sometimes the lights is a bit too much, and it's like here.
So like a light sensitivity, and then sort of a headache across here. Fine, okay. Any other symptoms with it at all?
No.
Okay, so let's check some of these cranial nerves. I'm going to get you to follow the end of the stick with your eyes. Try not to move your head, just keep your head still and move the eyes there. That's fine. Okay. Can you please give me a really nice big smile? I just want to look for any facial asymmetry, that's fine. And then can you give me a really sad face? Like, that's fine. And another weird request, I'm going to get you to go, That's all good. Just looking for any sort of deviation through the symmetry of the face, that's all good. You said your hearing's been fine and things like that recently. That's all fine. Right, I'm going to get you to lie on your back, if that's okay. So you're going to be face up. Head's going to be here, looking up to the sky. And then feet are going to be that end. So I'm just going to have a little feel of your neck to start off with, if that's okay. I'm not going to crack your neck. I'm just going to have a little feel. Okay. How does lying flat on your back make your lower back feel?
So this is usually when I would get the pain.
Yeah.
Would be when I'm laying like this.
How is it right now?
Right now it's fine.
It's fine. Pain. Okay, you're not in any discomfort?
No.
Okay, so as I'm just pressing on the joints in the neck, do you have any discomfort up through here?
No.
That feels fine. And then here feels okay?
Yeah, it's a bit tight. Feels, yeah.
Does it feel a bit tender?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just feeling how the joints are moving, not moving.
Like that's tender.
That's tender, yeah. So this might be somewhere we look to adjust potentially. Okay. And if I'm just pressing down on the shoulders there, they feel okay?
Yeah, they feel good.
Feel fine, okay. Bring your hands onto your tummy. I'm going to get you just to kick your left leg up towards the sky.
Yeah.
So if you just go ahead and raise your left leg, does that cause you any discomfort at all in the back?
No.
No?
Not the back, no.
Back of the leg?
It's more like this, but I think there's some muscle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try the right side. Any discomfort there?
That's fine.
Nothing there,
That's
okay.
easy.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Does the left side feel a bit harder?
Yeah, harder to lift.
Okay. Do you do core exercises at all? Do you do like ab work?
Yeah.
When you do your ab work, does that give you any sort of lower back?
No.
No,
Usually
that all feels...
it kind of helps. Yeah.
It helps it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. I'm just going to pick up your right leg. We're going to go through some hip movements. If any of them are sore, obviously let me know. And if I'm sort of squishing your jeans as well, let me know. No lower back pain there?
No.
Cool. Okay, stop me pulling your leg down. That's the one. That's perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to come across to the other side and we'll do the same on the other side. That feels okay there?
Yeah. Just feels like tight in the muscle, but it actually feels really relieving.
It's like a nice stretch.
Yeah, it's a nice stretch.
I feel like you are a bit stiffer on this left side, definitely. It's not bad, but just things are a bit tighter. Stop me pulling the leg down. Just going to press on your hip, okay. Any discomfort there?
Yeah, like there.
In the sort of groin, in the thigh, Nothing in the back though?
No, nothing in the back.
And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. If we just pop that foot there. And I'm just going to press down on this hip this time. A little bit of a pop there, but no lower back pain?
No lower back pain, no.
Any pain in the hips?
Not the hips, it's literally just like just there.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of discomfort down this sort of left outer thigh glute area?
I've never really taken notice of it.
Yeah.
Maybe I do, or like maybe I just have like tight muscle, so it causes more back pain every now and again.
It's not like a pain down here,
No.
it's more of like a stiffness.
Yeah.
Okay, pop onto your front for me, please. You're going to be face down. Face is just going to go onto here, and your hands can go onto the handlebars, or you can just drop them down to the floor, wherever is most comfy. Okay, and I'm just going to move your legs. That's all right. Okay, that's good. So if I just bend up your knees there, does that feel all right?
Yeah, that feels good.
It's not irritating your lower back at all?
No.
Okay. Kick your feet towards me, like you're trying to push me out the front door. Fabulous. Kick your heels towards your butt. That's great. And then take your legs down. Kick your feet outwards into my hands. Good. Push my hands together. Fab. Okay. And then keep the legs straight, but kick this leg up straight. Good. And then do this left leg. You feel stronger on either side there?
Yeah, this one feels stronger.
The right one flied up. Yeah. Flied up, flew up.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you point your toes for me? Good. And then flex your feet. Go the other way. That's fine. Okay, relax your feet. Okay. So I'm just going to have a little feel of your back muscles, if that's okay, and I'm going to have a feel of the spine at the same time. It's going to feel a bit like I'm prodding your spine, and we'll work from the lower back up to the neck. If anywhere feels particularly sort of tender, a bit like that spot in the neck, can you let me know?
That feels a bit tender.
On the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any discomfort up through here?
It's like, it's not too bad. It's a bit uncomfortable. That feels tender.
Yeah. If I'm just pressing there, do you feel that more on the left, more on the right?
More on the right.
More on the right side?
Yeah.
You said you're right-handed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything just feels a bit tighter on that right-hand side.
Yeah.
But when you're right-handed, that is very common and it's not an issue. We're all, as symmetrical as it'd be nice to be, we're all a little bit asymmetrical. Okay. And then just through the lower back, if I'm just squeezing these muscles here, do you feel that more on either side as well?
That there is kind of similar. Like it feels the same on both.
Similar.
But a little bit higher up, it felt more on the left.
More on the left side.
Yeah, like that, the left, definitely.
Yeah. Would you say your pain comes as high as this when you do have a flare up?
I think so, 'cause it's like kind of like there.
Up through here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sit yourself up for me again, please, just to face the window.
Like that way.
Yes, that way. Okay. I'm just gonna get you to bend forward again. So really sort of curve the spine forward. So the scoliosis is not too bad. There is definitely a little bit of a curvature coming across to the left here.
Yeah.
Nothing concerning, nothing that's going to cause you lots of pain.
Yeah.
But definitely something to consider. Now with this, because you just set yourself up for me, there's sort of a curve coming up like this. I think you are a little bit tighter through that right-hand side paired with, up through here, paired with being right-handed. So there's definitely some areas through this right side that we're going to treat. But in regards to your scoliosis in general, if you have a seat for me. Obviously, you've had chiropractic before, and you've seen good results with it.
Yeah, I would say, or like it's made me feel like my back is more straight.
It's really important to note before we start with any sort of chiropractic treatment for scoliosis-related pain that chiropractic is not going to fix this. It's going to act as a really nice painkiller when you do have a little flare up. But the best thing for this in your case would be exercise, which you're already doing, and quite often working to address any imbalances between sides. So doing lots of single-sided work, lots of unilateral work. So when you are doing your lifting, say for example, if you're doing a row type exercise, it can be quite helpful to just focus on one side and then do the other side. Lunges, things like that, that work one side of the body and then the other side of the body, to work on those imbalances, be big or small. And then in turn work on the muscular imbalances and how that's sort of pulling your spine. Okay. But in regards to your scoliosis today, because there is this sort of curvature across to sort of the, you don't look like this, but I'm exaggerating. There is this curvature across towards the left-hand side. It's putting quite a lot of pressure on the right-hand side of your lower back and then the right-hand side of the neck. So everything's sort of being stretched on the left and being a little bit compressed on the right. So there's definitely some joints through the right side of your body that could do with some mobilization, which we will do with the adjustments if you're happy for me to do. I'm not going to go crazy today. We're not going to adjust everything because it's been a little while since you've been adjusted. Do you remember how you responded to chiropractic previously, whether you felt great immediately or whether you felt a bit sore afterwards?
I felt, the first time I felt sore afterwards, which they told me it might feel like I've done an exercise or gone to the gym.
Exactly, yeah. So because it's been a little while, because it's been a couple of years or thereabouts, there is that chance that you might feel a little bit sore after today. So I'm not going to go mad. We're just going to do a few adjustments, get the really key areas moving, which is that right side of the lower back and the right side of the upper back, sort of the base of the neck. And then I'm going to get you to come back. We'll see how you're doing. And I think we'll probably need to do a little treatment plan going forward. Nothing too intense, but just a few sessions to sort of get you moving a little bit better. Get you feeling a little bit better, and also alongside that potentially sort of set you up with a, I don't want to call it a rehab plan because it's not rehab, it's just some tweaks to your lifting effectively, if that's all right. Okay. Have you got any questions before we start with some treatment?
No.
That's okay. Cool. All right, so I'm going to get you led on your front in a moment. We'll start just by using the massage gun just to try and free up some of the muscles a little bit, get them a little bit softer. And then I'll let you know before we do any adjustments. We'll start through the mid-back. With the adjustments that you've had previously, you said they were quite light?
Yeah, or like, it wasn't cracking, it was more like these weird I don't know, she would press down and do some things and my muscles just go...
Cool, okay, so there will be potentially a little bit of cracking today. If I do the first one and you hate it, if you're like, not for me, don't like it, tell me, okay, because I won't want to do the other ones if you're not on board with it. Okay, that goes for all the treatment. If anything feels painful, uncomfortable, you don't like it, tell me, okay? If you lie onto your tummy for me, please. Okay, so same with this gun. If this feels annoying, do let me know. Are you comfortable there for a moment?
Yeah.
Are you planning to work out tomorrow?
I was, but I was going to do abs.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's the better.
That's okay. See how you feel.
Yeah.
If you feel really, really, really sore,
Both
which is always a bit of a risk after being adjusted.
I'll just take a day break.
Take a rest day and then pick up on Thursday.
Yeah.
But if you feel okay, go for it. All the training that you're doing is going to be doing really good things for this little bit of scoliosis you've got going on. It's the best possible thing you could do, and it is the first line of treatment. So, as I say, this isn't going to fix it. It's just going to be a nice little bit of pain relief when it is angry. Okay, right. So there's going to be a little bit of pressure up through here to start off with. So I'm going to do this sort of movement on the spine, and I'll get you to take a breath in, and then on your breath out, I'll do quite a fast push through that joint, and there might be a crack.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Take a breath in for me, and a breath out. Really try and relax your muscles. You all right there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I do another one?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, so I'm going to do one just a little bit lower down.
Yeah.
I don't think this one will make as much sound, but we'll just try and get this joint moving here. If you take a nice big deep breath in again, and a breath out. Okay. You doing all right there?
Yeah.
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 Fab. Okay. I'll get you to lie on your right side to face the wall, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, you may have had this before. I'm going to twist you slightly, okay? So you're going to feel a bit sort of knotted up. I'll put you in position. Then it's going to feel like you're being sort of rolled off the table, and I promise you're not going to fall, even though it will definitely feel like it. Yeah. And then I'll talk you through what we do when we get there. But yeah, I'm going to pretzel you up a little bit. So if we just pop that top foot there, and if you just keep that foot there for me, and this is where I'll get a little bit pretzely. I'm just going to roll you and give yourself a hug. That feels okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, and then any discomfort if we just twist you there?
No, that's okay.
That feels okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for a lower back adjustment now. And I'm going to go quite high up on this side, and we'll go a bit lower down on the other side.
Cool.
Keep that foot there for me, because as I roll you over, my knee is going to go there.
Okay.
All right. It'll be a breath in, breath out, a little push on the joint.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Take a breath in, breath out. Cool. All right, and roll to the other side. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, just a bit lower down. And I'll just take this arm and we'll twist you a little bit more. Does the lower back pain ever sort of wake you up at all? Does it feel really sore at night?
Not wake me up. It's more like when I lay down, then it starts to hurt.
Okay. So getting off to sleep can be a little bit bothersome.
Yeah, if it's painful. But it doesn't last too long. Like, it doesn't last like an hour.
Do you ever have to take painkillers?
No.
Okay, any discomfort there at all?
No, it just feels tight on like this area.
Yeah, okay.
But
I'm going to adjust that if that's
yeah,
okay. Yeah, keep that foot there. Take another breath. Breathe out. Right, lie on your back for me. All right, so we're going to do one more adjustment if that's okay. Really, really gentle one on the neck. And then I'm going to give your neck a bit of a stretch out as well. It's just on this spot on the right there.
yeah.
So have you had your neck adjusted before in terms of the adjustments that we've done today so far with the cracking?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't
Okay.
think so, but maybe they have.
I think it can be a little bit scary the first time you have it done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put your head in the position.
Okay.
If you don't like it, honestly tell me, because if you're like, yeah, it's fine, and your neck muscles are not fully on board, they're really tighten up, and it's not worth me trying, because I don't want to fight against your neck muscles. We want to be quite gentle with it, okay? So what we will do, I'm going to take your head across to the left. And then I'll do a little rotation there, and then we'll do a little impulse like that. What do you reckon?
My muscles are gonna...
They're going to tighten up. Okay. What I think we should do is we'll leave this one for today.
Yeah.
I'm going to give your neck a little bit of a stretch out instead. Okay. When you come in for your next appointment, I'll put you in that position again, and if you feel more open to it, we can try it then. Ultimately, this isn't going to make a huge difference to your lower back pain, which is what you've come in for. And this is just a little bit stiff. You are a little bit stiff through the shoulders, but I think we'll leave that today, if that's all right. So I'm just going to put my fingertips just in your suboccipital muscles here, these little muscles at the base of the skull. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a pull. Is that okay?
Yeah, that feels nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna, if you keep your hands where they are, I'm just gonna gently just press down on your shoulder there. Okay, I'm going to get you just to pop back onto your stomach for a moment, if that's all right, and I just want to retest my muscle strength. All right, you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, take a look to the left and to the right. Cool, all right. And can I get you again just to have a bit of a slouch forward, so if you just sort of round forward, that all feels okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no aches, no pains in the back there. Go the other way, open up your chest, look up to the sky and arch. Feels okay?
Yeah, that feels good.
Cool. All right. We'll leave that there for today.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to suggest you come back in the next week or so, and we'll sort of discuss how you felt after today and potentially put a bit of a treatment plan in place going forward. But as I said before, quite a lot of this treatment plan is going to be exercise based, so it won't necessarily mean you coming in here every week for the next few weeks. Yeah. Cool. Any questions before we leave that there?
No.
No. Cool. All right. Fabulous. We'll leave that there for today.
Thank you.
No problem.